Spiritual formation. Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Gary, and thank you for giving me a few moments of your time to go on this learning journey of what it means to be formed spiritually. Today's shortcast, we're going to be looking at understanding the differences in values. Our greatest need, God's idea versus our own ideas, is where the real tension lies. So, whether it's east or west, north and south, whether it's men and women, we just look at things differently. And when you talk about Christian spirituality, then it shouldn't surprise us that we look at our need differently than what God sees. Think about these differences. God is perfect, we are sinful. God is infinite, we are encased in time. God is spirit, we live in physical bodies. And so it shouldn't surprise us that God looks at our greatest need very differently than we do. Look at Micah chapter 6, verse 8. He has told you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, to love kindness, and walk humbly with your God? It's been accurately stated that the first two things Micah records is to do justice and love kindness. Commentators have argued these two statements are the summation of the second tablet, which recorded what we are to do. You shall not kill, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness, you shall not covet. We know by Micah's report the people loved injustice, they loved oppression, and their desire for misplaced intimate affection was very obvious. So when you get a time and just hit pause and jot these scriptures down of Micah chapter 2, 1 and verse 8, chapter 3, verse 2, 3, and 9, and then chapter 6 and verse 10. And you will see what Micah was really getting at and trying to explain. Your perception of spiritual formation is not God's. Well, let's look at Micah 6, 6 through 8. This passage is a great summary of the three directives from Micah to the people. What shall I come to the Lord and bow myself before God on high? Shall I come to him with burnt offerings, with yearling calves? Does the Lord take delight in thousands of rams, in 10,000 rivers of oil? Shall I present my firstborn for my rebellious acts, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? He has told you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? But to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. Well, in keeping with the overall theme of being formed spiritually, what is the overarching theme of Micah's message to us? I think it could be summarized in three statements. We worship the right way, we believe what is true, and we love kindness and justice. While these three declarations are fantastic, I would like to phrase these three statements of practice by stating orthodoxy is never enough. Being right with God will be expressed in godly and compassionate living. Now that is a powerful, tremendous statement right there. Is it time to evaluate all the enhancements that we have added to what we call worship? Do we truly believe that various substitutions, sacrifices, the best of our creativity is what pleases the Lord? The judicial, loving, and humble walk is of a deep relationship and fellowship with God. Our enhancements are simply that, ours. God's values are different and must be comprehended. Thank you for giving me a few moments of your time. I would appreciate it so very much if you would be so kind to share this content on your social platform. Just hit the share arrow and let others know about this opportunity of growth and forming ourselves spiritually for such a time as this. Well, till we can meet again, we bid you Godspeed. Bye for now.